Hi guys, I'm glad you're back. Let's just get into it. I'm gonna be going over what I read in February and hopefully what I'm gonna read in March. Let's be for real. Well, I probably won't read like half of the books. I feel like February was actually a pretty good month. This month I read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I read 5 books. I feel like that's pretty good for like a short month since February was the shortest month possible. I read some good ones. So the first book, Electric Idol. Oh my god. I absolutely love this book. I gave it 4 stars. To be honest, I don't know why I gave it 4 stars and not 5 because I can't stop thinking about this book. It was definitely better than Neon Gods. I love Neon Gods. I just love Eros. I don't know how you say his name, but I think it's Eros. No words. No words for this man. But this is the second book in the Dark Olympus series. Neon Gods was the first one, and that was Hades and Persephone, and then this one is Eros and Psyche, which is Persephone's sister. Eros is Aphrodite's son, and he is the guy that she goes to have everyone killed that crosses her or is in her way, and he does it, and everyone knows it, but like nobody really acknowledges it. Eros and Psyche are caught at a party, and the paparazzi takes a photo of them, even though they weren't really doing anything. Like, Aphrodite pretty much just wants her dead. I love a good fake dating, forced proximity book. This was good. The next book is The DoOver. And it's gonna be kind of cringy because the only reason I bought this book was because it was a Valentine's Day book and there was a sale at Target, and I picked it up and I didn't even know what it was about, but I knew Lynn Painter was popular. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll have to get it and I'll read it for February. I gave this book 5 stars. I did not think that I was going to love this book as much as I did. It's so cute. I thought it was going to be too repetitive. It was like the right amount of repetitive to the point where like it didn't get annoying. I loved the main character. I saw people saying like that they were like immature and that they couldn't stand the characters, but like, what do you expect from high schoolers? Like, that's like the point, right? Like, they're supposed to be immature and like figuring out stuff, and they're not supposed to really make sense because they're literally children. This book makes me want to read even more YA. I started getting back into YA, but I'm starting to realize I do really love it. Oh, this book was so cute. And the ending? The ending was, you know, it was great. And this is where we go slightly downhill. My friend and I exchanged our favorite books with each other, and she got me Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas. And safe to say, I have been terrified of Penelope. I figured if I'm gonna read this, I might as well finish Credence. So I got it. I got Kindle Unlimited, and I finished it. I hated that they were technically related. Could we have separated that a little bit? I also hated the fact that she pretty much slept with each person and ended up with the one person. I don't want to spoil it, but she sleeps with all 3, the uncle and her 2 cousins. Step cousins and step uncle, but still. And they all just like are fine with it. Like, they're all chilling, they're all cool with it. You're kidding. You're literally kidding. You're literally kidding. I don't think I'll ever get over that book. I hated it, but also I kind of loved who she picked at the end, even though he's probably the worst person I've ever, like, read about. Good luck if you read it, honestly. But then I read Birthday Girl, and I was pleasantly surprised about how much I loved this book. I think I gave it 4 stars. The only reason I'd knock it down a star is because I hate that Penelope Douglas always has the main character crying or tearing up, and every time I read it, it makes me want to pull my hair out because it's like in every single chapter that someone is crying, usually the main character. That being said, I loved Pike. Pike was amazing, and this relationship wasn't as taboo as the other one because it was her boyfriend or ex-boyfriend's dad. Is it weird? Yes. But like, is it illegal? No. The last book that I read, which was just an audiobook, the novella of Ice Planet Honeymoon, was Ice Planet Barbarians 3.5. I didn't realize that there were separate novellas, so now I'm going backwards and listening to all the novellas so then I can move forward with the rest of the books. That is all I read or listened to. in February. I feel like it was a good month. It was alright. Credence, though, please tell me what you thought of that book down below. Please. I just want to know everyone's opinions. Moving on to my March reads. First off, I haven't started a book yet. I literally can't decide what I want to read. But luckily, the first book that I am going to read, I don't have a choice on picking, which is A Dark of Touch. I almost said touches. Oh my god. A Touch of Darkness by Scarlett St. Clair. Now this is another Hades and Persephone retelling, so I'm excited. Persephone finds herself in contract with the god of the dead, and his terms are impossible. Persephone must create a life in the underworld or lose her freedom forever. The bet does more than expose Persephone's failure as a goddess, however. As she struggles to sow the seeds of her freedom, love for the god of the dead grows. A love that is both captivating and forbidden. But I'm buddy reading this with two of my friends on Bookstagram. Excited for that. A book that I need to read that I already started, Final Offer. I know. I literally read chapter 1. This is how I was with the first book. I read the first chapter and I was like, this is dumb. And then I stopped reading. But I literally know what this book is about, so I don't know why I'm so anti-reading this. I think because it's literally massive. I even pre-ordered it because I was so excited. I know it's gonna be good, but it's also just so much effort to read. I have Things We Never Got Over. I actually found this at a thrift store, ironically, like the day that the second book was released. How ironic. And I feel like everyone's talking about it and I want to know what the hype is about, so I feel like I should read it. And I just bought By a Thread, so I feel like I need to read this one first and then I can read By the Thread. So I'm hoping to get to this. We shall see. Like, these are two, oh my god, I just hate big books and I'm expected to read these, and I'm assuming that I should do vlogs on these, so that's also why I don't want to read them, because I don't like vlogging. Let me know if you want any reading vlogs on any of these books, please, because that will help me decide on what I should be vlogging and what I should just be reading on the side. Here's a random book. We Are Totally Normal. This is a YA coming of age story. I don't know how to say his name. Nadan's got a plan to make his junior year perfect. I got this at a thrift store and I was like, should I get this? And then I was like, okay. He's going to make sure all the parties are chill. He's going to smooth things over with his ex. He's going to help his friend Dave get into the popular crowd, whether Dave wants to or not. The high school social scene might be complicated, but Naden is sure to crack the code. Then one night after the party, Dave and Naden hook up, which is not part of the plan, especially because Naden has never been into guys. Still, Dave's cool, and Naden is willing to give it a shot, even if it means that everyone will start seeing him differently. But while Dave takes to their new relationship with ease, Naden's completely out of his depth. The more his anxiety grows about his sexuality means for himself, his friends, and his social life, the more he wonders whether he can just take it all back. Breaking up with the only person who's ever really gotten him worth feeling normal again. Cute, fun, easy read. I've kind of been into YAs. Usually I don't read books written by men, so we will see how this goes. I'm kind of excited. I feel like this is like heartbreaker vibes, so that'll be fun. Here's another book that I thrifted, Local Woman Missing. I thought this one was popular, but wasn't sure, so I just bought it. I didn't realize how, wait, how do I show it? Oh yeah, she broke. I have book glue for when I made books at school, so I'm hoping I can fix this. Yeah, sometimes the local libraries donate books that they're no longer using. But I heard really good things about this and I wasn't even planning on reading it right away, but now I feel like I need to. Yeah, a woman goes missing and then she comes back and everyone's like, what the heck happened? I think that's what it's about. But I'm kind of in the mood to start reading more thrillers again. And last is Twisted Love. Guys, if I don't read this, please don't be mad. Oh, I bent it. I have book 1 and 2. I just need to get it over with. I saw someone's story of like a quote they highlighted and I was like, ooh girl, what is that from? And then she was like, oh, it's Twisted Love, and I was like, this is just another sign for me to read the Twisted series. Like, I literally just need to read it. I don't know what's stopping me. Literally nothing. Just me stopping me. This is probably another book I will have to vlog reading because it's so popular. But that's all the physical books I have. I definitely want to listen to some books on Scribd, and I have Kindle Unlimited. I did start Corrupt by Penelope Douglas. We'll see if we'll actually get into it and read it, because I feel like I have to listen to some books if I'm paying 12 bucks a month to listen to books. To be honest, it'll probably be a lot of Ice Planet Barbarian since I just finished the Honeymoon novellas. Now I can actually move on to the good juicy ones. So also listening to Wicked Beauty. If you guys are still here, thanks for sticking around. Let me know what books you want me to vlog, videos you want to see this month too. That would help me out a lot. Thanks for sticking around. I love you guys, and I will see you